So I have a question for you. Do you want to know how to build successful confidence in your network, yourself, your brand, your job, your goals? Pick one, pick all five, pick 3 out of 5. So what I want to go through, what I want to teach you is a process for how you can do this. Something that I use, something that I've used in the past and didn't even know I was doing this. So let me just explain a little bit. I am a long time veteran of the customer service industry. More years than I care to tell you. And if there's one thing that anyone knows about customer service, it's all about the network. It's all about who you know, how you know them, and the give and take of that relationship. True customer service breaks down to who do you know, how do you know them, and what can you get from them. So this process that I am going to explain to you, how to build successful confidence through relationships and networking, is going to serve you in so many different ways. Not just in your business, in building a network for you to use for your business, but also in building yourself a social network, in building yourself a network of people that you can lean on in almost any given situation, and people who can lean on you. Goes both ways. So, before we really dig into this, this is kind of how this works out. So you can use successful confidence in networking, successful confidence in yourself, successful confidence in your brand, successful confidence in your goals, and successful confidence in your job. If you have a regular 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 11 to 3 if you work swing shift, whatever. So, first step is to create your own IPO, information, power, and opportunity. This has been laid out in a book called The Confidence Effect by Grace Killelea. Killelea. It's a hard name to pronounce. So the first step is information. First thing that you need to remember right off the bat, and you have to tell yourself this a lot, no matter what position you're in, where you're starting from, if you're at the bottom, if you're in the middle, if you're at the top. Networking is work. If you're doing it right, it is work. Networking itself is a job. If you're attending live events, if you are in a position where you are meeting with groups of people, if you're chatting online with groups of people in similar businesses or similar hobbies or whatever the case may be, if you are in these situations and you leave those events knowing absolutely nothing more than when you first got there, you're not networking. In order for networking to work, you have to put in. You have to be there in the moment, ready. Networking, it's not old school 1950s anymore. It's not collecting business cards and maybe later on making a phone call, or maybe later on someone calls you because they remembered your name and they had your business card. It doesn't work like that anymore. Networking involves the gathering of information. When you gather the information, you then have something that you can use, something to your advantage. So when you're gathering the information, you don't work harder, you work smarter. You're using your strengths to build a network that can help you boost your business or your goals. So when you're at these events, when you're at dinners or charities, fundraising events, volunteering your time, whatever the case is, and you're talking to people, ask questions. Don't be timid or shy. Use your own built-in self-confidence to establish yourself as someone they're going to remember. Because it's not about handing out business cards and hoping that they don't just shove it in a pocket or throw it in the trash. You need to make an imprint. That's how networking works. You have to be someone they're gonna remember. So getting back to information, not only are you picking up information on other people are picking up information on you. Everyone pays attention to everybody. You notice things about people. You do it in everyday life, and even more so when you go to events and you are trying to network to, further your career, further your business, or whatever the case may be. You notice things about people. You notice the way people dress. You notice what they drink. You notice what they eat. You notice little things about people. That's all information that you can take in to use later on in conversation. And all of these little things play in together. You can find a common ground with someone to start a conversation, then steer it in a direction. That's networking. Information gathering. Information then leads to power. Not power as in the bad word, where you're using it to strong arm people to do your bidding or your dirty work. Power in the sense that power comes from knowledge. So power in networking comes from the relationships that you build in your network. The people that you have to support you when you need it, and in turn, you support them. And these people are your mentors, your peers, your team, the circle that you surround yourself with. People who are like-minded, people who have strengths where you have weaknesses, and they have weaknesses where you have strengths. So you are able to play off of each other and build on something that is headed for greatness. And the power behind the building of that relationship is immense. Because if you find people that have like minds and varying strengths and weaknesses, you can build something that is unstoppable. And the power in it, the power lies not just in how you can help yourself, but how you can help others too. The more you help others, the more powerful you become in the network. It's the secret sauce to networks and relationships. It's the give and take that makes it work and makes it continue. From information comes power. From there, you lead to opportunity. Now, opportunity, for some people, seems really, really hard to come by. I'll be honest. Not everyone has opportunity breaking their door down trying to offer them the world for nothing. So, opportunity does need to be discovered. But if you are building your successful confidence in yourself and in your brand and in your business, and you're taking these steps and you are building yourself up to someone that other people seek for advice, for work, for, bouncing ideas off of, someone that they want to work with regularly, opportunities are going to come and find you. You are not going to have to go search for them. But you need to position yourself in that spot. And the way you do that is by creating successful confidence in yourself. Not just, great self-esteem. Successful confidence. Where every single day you wake up and it's not just confident it's going to be a great day today. No. I am successful. I am confident in my success. I know that today I'm going to knock it out of the park. I'm going to blow it out of the water. Every single day. Whether you actually do any work or not, something good is going to happen. Money's going to come your way. That's how you build to your successful confidence, where you can go to your job or you can sit in front of your computer and run your business for 45 minutes and you've done enough work in 45 minutes to generate enough revenue that you don't have to work for another 10 days. Successful confidence. And it takes time. It takes work. You have to put in the work to get to where you want to be. It's not just going to fall into your lap. It takes practice, like anything else in life. You can't just get there by default. You can't just look at something and go, hey, I'm going to do that now, and 3 weeks later be a millionaire. The world does not work like that. Unless you happen to pick winning lottery numbers every single week. And if you do, call me. So, building your way to successful confidence takes time. You have to retrain your brain to understand what it is you want it to do every day. And it's hard, I'll be honest. It's not easy. Reteaching your brain to not knock yourself down when you're having a bad day. I had one just yesterday, so it takes some time, it takes some practice. But, after, we'll say, 10 plus years of kind of doing this on my own without really knowing that it was a process that other people have been doing for far longer than me, it starts to become kind of a routine where you have a bad day, fine, you have a bad day. You shake it off before you go to bed at night so it's not in your brain when you're trying to sleep. Next day, you're good to go. You're having a great day. Everything's going to work out. That's how you build to your successful confidence, and you can continue to take on new projects, and you make new decisions, and you set new goals higher than the ones that you've already met. You keep reaching higher and higher and higher, and you build a bigger network, and more people seek you out for advice, and more people ask your opinion on ideas, and more people just generally want to be around you because of your presence, because your presence just puts people in a good mood. Successful confidence is not just how you feel on the inside. It spreads outward. People can tell just by looking at you that you are a confident person, that when you have an idea, it's gold. Might take a little tweaking, but it's a good idea. Run with it. And you build to that, and you build to that, and you build to that. So, getting to successful confidence, it does take time. So, ask yourself, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go in life? Do you have the skills to get there? If you don't, how can you get them? Just when you decide on something, ask yourself, am I hungry for this? Is this my passion? Find something you're passionate about and shoot for the sky. Because if you really want it and you want to be successfully confident in it, nothing is going to get in your way. So, hopefully I explained everything well. If not, drop me a comment below. Hit the like button, subscribe, more videos to come. There's also a link to the Facebook page down there. Head on over to the page. I got a lot of stuff on there. More information on, being confident and the goal setting and how you reach higher in your goals and all of that. So, any questions? Hope to talk to you soon.